Good evening, I'm Scott Schaefer.
And I'm Lisa Washington. After nearly 6 decades, there is finally justice for Marise Chiverella. Troopers say it is the oldest case in state history to be solved through DNA evidence and one of the oldest in the country.
The 9-year-old from Hazleton was raped and murdered on March 18th, 1964. Her body was found just hours after she went missing in a strip mine pit in Hazel Township.
The suspect left fluids on her clothes, and in 2007, DNA was used to develop a profile. In 2018, that DNA was entered into a genealogy database that led police to a distant cousin of the killer and finally to James Fort. His body was exhumed from a cemetery in Drums just last month to confirm.
State police held a news conference this morning in Hazleton detailing how they cracked the case. Members of Marise's family were also there. NEWSWATCH 16's CARMELLA Mataloni joins us live from our newsroom. Carmela.
Hi, good evening, Scott and Lisa. It's taken 57 years, but troopers now say James Fort is the one responsible for the gruesome death of Marise Chiverella. Her death rocked this part of Luzerne County and left the girl's family with zero closure until now. This is the moment Ronald Chiverella and his family have been waiting decades for.
Now that we know the individual, it gives us a sense of closure.
A face and name to the man who brutally killed his 9-year-old sister Marise back in 1964. Police say 22-year-old James Fort kidnapped Marise off the street while she was walking to school, sexually assaulted and killed her. Fort dumped the girl's body in a strip mine pit in Hazel Township hours after she went missing.
Whether you like it or not, the way you lived changed after March 18th of 1964.
Troopers say it is the oldest case in state history to be solved through DNA evidence and one of the oldest in the country. Fort died in 1980 of natural causes and won't be prosecuted, but police hope this still brings the Chiverella family closure and Marise justice.
This has been a day that this family has been waiting for nearly 58 years. And as the lieutenant said, even though we couldn't bring charges against Mr. Fort, I hope that this brings some type of closure for your family. I really do.
Ronald says his family never gave up hope Marise's killer would be found.
Not full closure, we'll never have that, but a sense of closure that we know the individual that did it, and that the individual isn't out committing the same crime and hurting other young girls like Marise.
Investigators believe that Fort has committed more crimes. If you have any information, you're being asked to contact State Police in Hazleton. Carmella Mataloni, NEWSWATCH 16, reporting live in the newsroom.